All right, now let's talk about health. Alabamians continue to face serious health challenges. Nearly 6 out of 10 adults in Alabama live with at least one chronic disease, with Alabama consistently seeing high incidence rates for conditions such as COPD, HIV, and hepatitis C. Joining us right now to talk more is Walgreens specialty pharmacist Colleen Wilger. Good morning, Colleen. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, Mariah. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for joining us, of course, talking about such a serious topic. And we all know it's cold and flu season. You know, there are so many things that we need to do to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe. So if you can, talk to us more about Alabamians' chronic diseases.
Yes, so as a Walgreens specialty pharmacist, we work with patients managing serious and chronic conditions such as cancer, HIV, transplant conditions, and anti-inflammatory diseases, including like rheumatoid arthritis. Many Alabamians today live with these complex conditions that require ongoing treatment, and managing them isn't always simple. Many of these medicines that are used to treat these conditions are considered specialty medications, which are a little bit more complex than your average prescription.
Yeah, and you're using the words specialty medicine. It's helping many deal with that. I mean, how is it different from your typical medications?
Yeah, so specialty medications often require a little bit more observation. So they can require different handling. They can require more strict adherence measurements. They can sometimes be expensive. So using a specialty pharmacy can really open up the doors to a lot of people's access to these medications because we have more resources than the average retail pharmacy to handle these. And we communicate and collaborate with the providers to get patients their medications.
Yeah, and the reality is people may not always know that those resources are available, right? So what questions or key questions can patients ask if they're prescribed one of these medications?
Yeah, so we want to make sure that this starts in the doctor's office, making sure that if you are being prescribed an injectable medication or even a medication that could be expensive, that we're making sure it's going to the right pharmacy. Like if you're used to using your corner store or your hometown pharmacy, sometimes these expensive medicines aren't as accessible there because the resources just aren't there. Yeah. So making sure we're getting the prescriptions initially to a specialty pharmacy. Walgreens has a network of over 270 community-based locations like mine in Birmingham, as well as like mail order style specialty pharmacies. And so we communicate whether we have access to a medication or we need to get it to a central fill where they have more access to a larger selection of limited distribution drugs. But we connect across the country. What makes it unique is that we do have these community-based ones that we speak with a human. We're not a call center. We operate just very similar to your retail store, but we are a specialty pharmacy.
And I know that goes a long way with making those patients feel supported. And I mean, what else can specialty pharmacists, or how can they support patients through their course of treatment?
Yeah, so they're specially trained. So we have different specialized networks. For instance, oncology specialized pharmacies or HIV specialized pharmacies. And the staff there gets extra training on those conditions and ways that we can help the patients connect with resources, whether it's they're having issues with social determinants of health, including employment, financial impacts, social situations, their physical environment around them. And we connect them with national groups as well as caseworkers to help manage those access issues for their medicine. We also promote adherence. We report different adverse events to the manufacturers, gets them really good information about the products that we dispense as well.
Colleen, you have shared so much important information with all of us. Is there anything else that our viewers really should know about managing chronic conditions?
Yeah, I would say never just give up. Never say I'm as best as I'm going to be, or this is the best it's going to get for me. There's so many things that are constantly changing. And at Walgreens, we are always promoting those, asking those next questions. Like, what is your next goal? Like when we talk to you the first time about your medicine, we always set a goal. And at 6-month check-ins from the pharmacists that are required, we set another goal. So we always want to be making progress toward making you as healthy and happy as that you really can be.
Such an important goal there that you all have, and making sure that everybody feels supported through their journey. Colleen, thank you so much for sharing that with us this morning and for zooming in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.